originating from a planet where the very ability to sustain life is considered an anomaly.
Humans immediately revealed themselves to be freakishly strong
compared to much of the galactic community. Weather, while not always completely predictable, rarely became extreme. Environments would gradually change depending on location, but were generally consistent. Hotter, tropical climates closer to the sun-facing regions, the tundra near the poles. Never before had we discovered such a bizarre planet as Earth. The fact that any life existed above the oceans was astounding in itself, let alone life that moved onto land and then managed to develop intelligence on top of that. However unlikely it was, intelligent life did arrive. Once humanity adapted to the relative hellhole it lived on, and actively made worse,
it became clear that when placed against nearly any other species in the galaxy, they would win almost every time. This was, however, only in terms of strength.
Ignoring the fact that they survive on far less oxygen and can tolerate chemicals. Chemicals in their lungs considered harmful to most other species. Humanity would not have been a major problem for species with more advanced technology or intelligence.
The galaxy has its share of strong, bulky, unintelligent brutes.
Species that thrive solely due to physical strength. In some rare cases, they barely reached space, and in others, only did so with outside assistance.
These brutes were among the strongest in the universe.
But their lack of intelligence made them easy to manage, especially in large-scale war. While humanity was not the most intelligent species, and considering how far behind they appeared, certainly not the most technologically advanced. The fact that their intelligence ranged from average to slightly above average was deeply concerning for a species so physically strong.
Setting aside humanity's strange traits, such as their use of ancient animal,
remains for fuel and their interspecies warlike tendencies, humanity remained isolated to Earth. Earth itself was highly isolated, located in a region of the galaxy. Originally deemed to have little to no chance of life, or at least intelligent life. Humanity likely spent most of its history speculating whether other life existed at all. Humanity's discovery was, in part, an accident. They did not expect to find life where they did. However, the mission's purpose was indeed to search for life, particularly within what was known as the lifeless cluster, a region with planets suitable for colonization, but seemingly lacking
those capable of developing life naturally.
A survey vessel was dispatched to study the region,
hoping to determine why this was the case, or possibly prove the assumption wrong. Eventually, the ship began receiving signals, primitive but unmistakably artificial. The crew decided to locate the source. Following standard protocol under the Bivy Treaty regarding underdeveloped intelligent life, the survey ship took a distant orbit, circling the planet just outside the orbit of its moon, which itself was unusually large. Eventually, they realized the true strangeness and potential horror of what humanity was,
and what it could become if it caught up to the galactic community.
Please subscribe the channel. We will back soon with episode number 2.